Life is full of choices. Every day, we make decisions that shape our future and determine the path we take. But what happens when we find ourselves going in the wrong direction? We all have a vision of where we want to be in life. Our dreams, our goals, our aspirations. But sometimes we get sidetracked and we end up headed in the wrong direction. It could be a wrong career choice, a toxic relationship, or even bad habits that lead us astray. Whatever the reason, being on the wrong path can have a significant impact on our lives. It is easy to make the wrong choice, especially when we are young and inexperienced. We often get influenced by others or succumb to societal pressure. And before we know it, we are headed down a road that does not align with our true selves. The longer we stay on the wrong path, the more lost and disconnected we feel from ourselves. We may start to question our purpose in life and wonder if we will ever find our way back. But why do we do it? Why do we choose to follow the wrong path, even when we know it is not good for us? A psychologist once said that people often choose the wrong path because of their inner desires. They may crave instant gratification or seek thrill and excitement. These desires can cloud our judgment and lead us to make impulsive decisions without considering the consequences. Our desire for acceptance and belonging also plays a significant role in our decision-making. We often follow the crowd, even if it means going against our values and beliefs. We fear being left out or judged, so we conform to the wrong path to fit in. Peer pressure can be a powerful force, especially for young people. They may succumb to the pressure of their friends, thinking it will make them cool and accepted. But in reality, it can lead them down a destructive path. An ex-convict was interviewed, and he said, "I grew up in a rough neighborhood, and all my friends were involved in criminal activities. I wanted to fit in, so I joined them. But it was the biggest mistake of my life. I ended up in prison, and I regretted every wrong choice I made." Another reason we choose the wrong path is that we lack guidance and direction. Without proper guidance, we can easily get lost and make the wrong decisions. This is especially true for those who come from broken families or have a troubled past. In times like these, many turn to the Bible for guidance and direction. But what exactly does the Bible say about finding direction in life? The Bible is filled with stories of people who faced difficult decisions and found direction through their faith. Take, for example, the story of Abraham and Isaac. God asked Abraham to sacrifice his only son, a decision that would have been incredibly difficult for any father to make. But Abraham had faith in God's plan and trusted his direction. In the end, God provided a ram for the sacrifice, and Abraham's faith was rewarded. Example is Moses, who was called by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. Despite his doubts and fears, Moses followed God's direction and led his people to freedom. The Bible also provides us with direct guidance on how to find direction in life. In Proverbs 3:5-6, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." This verse tells us to trust in God and not rely solely on our own understanding. By submitting to Him, He will guide us and make our paths straight. The Bible also encourages us to seek wisdom and counsel from others. In Proverbs 15:22, it says plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. Seeking guidance from trusted individuals who share our faith can help us make better decisions and find direction in our lives. The Bible teaches us that our direction in life should be aligned with God's will. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." God is always there for us, ready to guide us and send us the help we need to fulfill our destiny. Some ways in which God can help us and lead us in the right path. The first way is through His Word. The Bible is filled with stories of people who faced challenges and struggles, but were able to overcome them with God's help. By reading and studying the Bible, we can gain wisdom and guidance for our own lives. Another way God can help us is through the people He places in our lives. These people can be our family, friends, or even strangers who come into our lives at just the right moment. They can offer us support, advice, and even practical help when we need it the most. God can also help us by giving us the strength and courage to face our challenges head on. He can give us the determination to keep moving forward, even when things seem impossible. With His help, we can overcome any obstacle in our path. Prayer and meditation are also powerful ways in which God can help us. By taking the time to connect with God, we can gain clarity and direction for our lives. We can also find peace and comfort in His presence, knowing that He is always with us. And lastly, God can help us by showing us our true purpose and guiding us towards our destiny. He knows us better than anyone else, and He has a plan for each and every one of us. By surrendering our lives to Him and trusting in His plan, we can find fulfillment and purpose in our lives. So if you are feeling lost or alone, remember that God is always there for you. He can and will send you your destiny helper in the form of His Word, the people in your life, inner strength, prayer, and by guiding you towards your true purpose. I used to think that I had to figure everything out on my own. But once I started trusting in God and seeking His guidance, things started falling into place. It is like He was showing me which path to take. When we put our trust in God and seek His guidance, He can lead us towards a fulfilling and purposeful life. It may not always be the easiest or most comfortable path, but it will be the one that leads us to where we are meant to be. God is always there for us, ready to guide us and send us the help we need to fulfill our destiny. He can give us the determination to keep moving forward, even when things seem impossible. With His help, we can overcome any obstacle in our path. So if you are feeling lost or alone, remember that God is always there for you. It takes courage and determination to break away from the wrong direction and start walking towards the right one. It may not be easy, but the reward is worth it. When we are on the right path, we feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment. We may face challenges along the way, but we are equipped to handle them because we are in alignment with our true selves. Thank you for watching.